Today I'm going to share a very special recipe from my mom's recipe book. That is the horse gram curry and the side dish. This is not the regular horse gram, they are sprouted horse gram which are more healthier than the regular one. And this recipe is known as Molake, huruli, bassaru and Palya. Palya is the side dish. And before even starting the recipe, I really want to know what is that one recipe that reminds you of someone you love the most. Maybe your mom, your grandmom or anybody else. I would really love to know your little story. So do let me know in the comment box. I would love to read them. Because there are a few recipes that I really love from my mom's kitchen, and being very far from her, I miss her every day. And I know I am not the only one who feels this way. So do share your side of the story. So now let's note the ingredients and we'll see how to make Molake, huruli, bassaru and Palya. To get the sprouts, you have to soak the horse gram first for at least 6 hours or overnight. Now these lentils are well soaked, so I will drain the water and will keep the same bowl under the strainer. Now I will cover the lentils with a lid and will cover this with a clean kitchen towel. The reason I covered it again with the kitchen towel is to sort of create the dark room effect so that these horse gram lentils can begin to germinate. So leave it in a dark and warm place in your kitchen for 2 days. And after 2 days, you can see here, these shoots are almost 2 inch long. Looks beautiful, isn't it? Now we'll continue. So into this blender, I will add 4 tablespoons of roasted Bengal gram and will blend it into a fine powder. Now that the powder is ready, we'll keep it aside for later preparation. Now here I am adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil into a pan. Once the oil gets heated, adding a small tiny piece of cinnamon and 2 cloves. Remember, I am preparing a masala that later I will blend. So whenever you're adding cinnamon and cloves for the masala that you will blend, always add a small tiny piece of cinnamon and maximum 2 cloves, because we're adding them to add hint of flavor and aroma, not to add ton of spiciness. Now in goes chopped ginger and chopped garlic. I will saute this for about 30 to 40 seconds. And here I have 4 red chilies which I will break open, giving it a quick stir. And now adding finely chopped onions. Adding a little salt while cooking the onions, and that helps the onions to cook faster. Now that the onions have become soft, adding the tomatoes. Now adding the fresh coconut, we'll give it a quick mix. And now we'll close the lid and we'll cook until the tomatoes are fully cooked. Now it's done. I will let this mixture cool completely. Once the masala mixture is cooled, this is going into the blender along with 2 tablespoons of coriander powder. Now I will blend this into a smooth paste. Now that the masala is ready, let's see what to do next. Into this pressure cooker, I am going to add the horse gram sprouts, also adding 1/4 quantity of the ground masala. Rest of the masala will reserve it for the later preparation. Now I will add approximately 2 to 2.5 cups of water and a teaspoon of salt. We'll mix it well and will pressure cook the sprouts until I get 3 whistles. This is the last whistle, so off goes the flame and we'll let the pressure settle down. Once the whishing sound stops, you see there's no whishing sound, we'll open the lid. And here you can see the horse gram is well cooked. Now we'll strain this and we'll separate the sprouts and the residual water. So now the residual water is going to be the curry and the cooked sprouts are going to be the side dish. So into this residual water, I will add the remaining masala and also 2 cups of water. Now into this I am going to add 2 tablespoons of roasted Bengal gram powder that I made earlier. We'll reserve the other half for the side dish. Now this Bengal gram powder helps to thicken the gravy, also brings out the flavor. We'll mix this well. Use a whisk if you want, just make sure there are no lumps of Bengal gram powder. Now we'll bring the curry to boil, and in the meantime, let's add the tempering. So here there is 2 tablespoons of oil heating up. Now in goes the mustard seeds, cumin seeds and curry leaves. Now this tempering is going into the curry. Adding salt to taste and roughly chopped coriander leaves. And now there is our horse gram curry ready. Let's prepare the side dish, the palya. Now into the same pan in which I prepared the masala, adding a tablespoon of oil, adding the mustard seeds, cumin seeds, red chilies, curry leaves and finely chopped onion. Adding a pinch of salt because we have already added a teaspoon of salt while cooking the sprouts, so go easy on the salt. You can always add it later if required. Once the onions are slightly soft, adding the cooked sprouts, and you actually don't need to add any spices as we have cooked the sprouts with the masala itself. It tastes already delicious. And finally, we'll finish it off by adding the remaining Bengal gram powder, fresh coconut and roughly chopped coriander leaves. So there you have the delicious Molake huruli saru and palya. Serve it with rice or ragi mudde. It sure takes some time and some pre-planning as well. But these horse gram sprouts curry is so healthy. So do make it at home and do let me know your feedback in the comment section below. And if you really like this recipe, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share and subscribe to my channel. The detailed recipe is available at www.meghascookingchannel.com, so go get the recipe. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys with yet another wonderful video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.